पैंथर्स के पराक्रम को देखना होगा, क्या हमारे राइनोज रोक पाएंगे? तो चलिए देखने के लिए बुला लेते हैं टीम काजीरंगा राइनोज।
Good evening everybody here on Fancore, and what a Saturday night it's gonna be, because it's Yuva El Clasico. That means this is the match that will be really watched out for, as we have Periyar Panthers in front of us. The starting seven, Naveen J and Naveen Sharma looking at the corners, and Naveen Sharma losing his top position as a top defender just a match ago. We'll come back to that, more on that. Rinku and Sagar will be supporting Ashish Narwal as always, and Ashish Umed and Anish to look out for the covers as well. And Monu Jakar is there in the substitutions along with Nitin Raman, Ujjwal and Manoj Yadav. So that will be really a nice setup. But now the Kaziranga Rhinos will be also looking to have their first win. Both these teams, mind you, haven't won a single game yet in the challenger round. Mohit Kaler and Hitesh Kadyan for the corners. Sahil Kumar and Manu to support. Kartik Bhaiya, the topmost raider of Yuva Kabaddi series with 352 points. And Rohit Kumar and Rajneesh Narwal for the covers as well. So both strong teams coming in, and the Yuva El Clasico shows that this match is on the cards for everybody to watch out for on this Saturday night party. And we do have Manjit Chilla, the man in the house, but I will welcome Navneet, my co-commentator, to talk about Ashish Narwal.
जी हाँ, नमस्कार नवीन। और यहाँ पर है आशीष नरवाल। 408 रेड और रेड पॉइंट से उनके 304, 74 तकरीबन 75% रेड स्ट्राइक रेट। 4 में से 3 बार वो सक्सेसफुल होते हैं और उनसे आज उम्मीदें रहेंगी। बिल्कुल 12 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए और काफी प्रतिबद्धता दिख रहा है चेहरे पर। और वहीं पर प्रतीक दहिया, वो भी कमाल के खिलाड़ी है, 11 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए। और जस्ट उनकी पॉइंट्स को देखिए, 352 पॉइंट्स, 20 बार सुपर रेट, और स्ट्राइक रेट भी उनकी भी तकरीबन 75, यहां पर 72.87, और 483 बार वो रेट के लिए जा चुके हैं। कमाल के खिलाड़ी। और ये दृश्य, मिट्टी को प्रणाम करते हुए सारे खिलाड़ी, और ये मिट्टी का खेल है और ये देश का खेल है। और ये दृश्य, थोड़ी देर पहले टॉस हुआ, पेरियर पैंथर्स ने टॉस जीता और वो दाहिने तरफ कोर्ट लिए है नवीन।
Yeah, so the first raid will be happening from the top raider of Yuva Kabaddi series. I'm sure Dhakar Dhaya will be coming in from the left to right of our screens. But talking about the team performances, it's something to really think about for the Periyar Panthers, because it was a nice way that they were doing really well in the booster round, but then lost out their way in the second half of the booster round, but still finished comfortably and won that extra cash prize also from the booster round to come into the challenger round. But winning 15 matches out of 23, Ashish Narwal is the biggest Panther that is the mainstay for this team. But a big loss against the Muthul Magnets will still be worrying them, as Kaziranga Rhinos are also coming to this match with a big loss against the Humpty Heroes. And Dhakar Dhaya, that's what I call him now, because he is so brutal when he goes to raid, and 12 matches have been won out of the 23, and they have lost 10 though, so it's all for that booster round where it could not register a win in the first 5 matches. So this is Yuva El Clasico, and this is the form of the Kaziranga Rhinos. I'm sure they will be coming in, I guess, with a loss in the previous match with 51-39 for the Humpty Heroes. Right, let's get started with the Saturday night party with the countdown that is all important to begin this match. All the top 4 raiders coming into the business end of this game. And my principal, Sumanji, my favorite referee, because she's so strong and she's so legally right always in her points. as Partik Dhaya makes his way into the Panthers' den. And of course, as I keep saying, that left corner, Naveen J is the issue, but now he falls in, and that's the first beginning for the Kaziranga Rhinos diving ankle hold, and that's the message. First up.
बिल्कुल किस तरीके से स्ट्रॉन्ग एंकल होल्ड था वहां पर, और जैसा कि नवीन बता रहे थे कि पेरियस पैंथर्स के डेन में गए और वहां पर सबसे बड़े राइनो पकड़े गए प्रतीक दहिया, आज उनसे उम्मीदें हैं। और दूसरी तरफ आशीष नरवाल 12 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए, वो भी हमारे प्लेस टू वॉच आउट में फीचर हो रहे थे, और जिस तरीके से वो पूरे टूर्नामेंट में नजर आए हैं, बिल्कुल उनमें और प्रतीक दहिया में कांटे की टक्कर है, और इस मैच में दोनों टीमों में कांटे की टक्कर है।
And look at that. If the left corner gets Partik Dhaya here, Ashish Narwal has gone in very swiftly and with the toe touch gets Mohit Kolar. He was so much in front of the balk line. He did not go back in time and had to pay the price. Cannot be casual and cannot be taking it easy as well. As Manu tries to revive Partik Dhaya back, Navneet, it's going to be a real task, but under the chain Dubki has been nullified. Oh, what a chain tiger. Look at this man. Manjit Chiller in the house, the best all-rounder for Indian Kabaddi that has been seen. Left corner coming in with the chain. Naveen and Rinku there, making sure Manu has also been gone out on the bench. So now it all boils down to Sahil Kumar to revive the Raiders as Ashish Narwal raids in front of Manjit Chiller. India's best all-rounder, I tell it, because he's got so much guts, he's got so much glory, and I really tell that one defender where any cover defender should learn from them. Oh, there you go, there you go. This is why I call this Yuva El Clasico. It's fireworks already blazing, running hand touch, and Naveen Sharma saying no way you touch me, but then, in fact, Hitesh Kadian correction, then taking it on to the stride. And Navneet, this is going to be a high-firing game as Sahil Kumar tries to revive the Raiders. Kaziranga still on 0.
बिल्कुल काजीरंगा 0 पर है और साहिल कुमार हमारे साथ स्क्रीन पर है। साहिल का मतलब होता है लीडर, और क्या आज वो लीडरशिप दिखा सकते हैं? क्या वो काजीरंगा राइनोस को इस पोजीशन से, जो कि फिलहाल मैच जस्ट शुरू हुआ है, क्या लीडरशिप दिखा सकते हैं, लीड कर सकते हैं और रिवाइव करा सकते हैं कि नहीं, ये देखना होगा।
Yeah, and Mohit Huda, the coach with all the expressions in the face is really pumped up for this performance. Super tackle situation, and that's a strong block. That is the power of Rajneesh Narwal, and Mohit Huda is not happy. He's really not happy. Super tackle for the Periyar Panthers. Look at that. In fact, 2 points to start off for the Kaziranga Rhinos, and this super tackle for the Periyar Panthers was really lethal as it brought back Partik Dhaya on the mat and sent out Ashish Narwal. So Partik Dhaya with 352 rate points, Ashish Narwal way behind him. Navneet in the second position. As we look at, there we go, the reaction of Mohit Huda. It is so evident. Right corner making that error. Cannot be doing that. Naveen Sharma there from the right corner could not cut the angle out for Sahil Kumar, and he has just lost the top defender's position. Navneet. Naveen Sharma lost it to Krishan Dhul in the previous match, where Krishan Dhul was all guns blazing for the Murthal Magnets, and now this is Saga.
जी हाँ, नवीन बहुत दिनों तक वो टॉप पोजीशन पे काबिज थे और उन्हें ढुल साहब ने पीछे कर दिया है, और बिल्कुल ये मैच वापस से बराबरी की पोजीशन पे 3 और 4, काजीरंगा 3, और यहीं पे प्रतीक दहिया एक बार फिर हमारे स्क्रीन पर वो आ गए हैं, और मैं उनकी जो चाल है मैं उनको देखना चाहता हूँ। जब वो बहुत ही आराम से चलते हैं तो कॉन्फिडेंट नजर आते हैं, आज बहुत ही फास्ट मूव कर रहे हैं, और देखना है, देखिए यहाँ पर अंदर तक इनवाइट किया जा रहा है और क्या टच किया है देखना होगा यहाँ पर, या जी हाँ देखना होगा कि
No, see what happened even before the touch point, the defender on the right corner had gone out on the lobby. There you go. He's gone into the lobby and the end line has been crossed, and the line umpire is already calling out his name, and that was what did him in. So the touch point will not go to Partik Dhaya. Even though it's an equalizer, Pratik Daya still not off the mark. He's still on 0 today in the rate points. Pratik Daya is still on 0. So that means Kaziranga Rhinos have got some thinking to do. And as I said, Manu and Sahil needs to step up today as Sagar is going back with an empty rate. So 4 apiece. And this is something that Pratik Daya will not like. Even though the running hand touch was effective, it will not go to his account because the raider had stepped out of the end line. They're just talking about Manjeet Chiller in a little moment. But look at that! The anti-dash! The anti-block and the anti-dash. I guess it's a super raid! He just gave me a message saying, Naveen, come on, I can't be on 0. This is my way of getting off the mark. Look at that. It's an anti-block for the double tie hold from the Dhakar Daya. And yeah, of course, he went across to the midline like a big rhino Navneet. As now it's a do-or-die raid. Come on. Rinku has the responsibility of saving the team in a do-or-die raid.
बिल्कुल यहाँ पर चक्रव्यूह रच चुके हैं काजीरंगा के राइनोज और चक्रव्यूह में फंसा लिया है रिंकू को। यहाँ पर देखिए काजीरंगा एक वक्त पिछड़ रही थी 4-0 से और प्रतीक दहिया पॉइंट्स नहीं ला पा रहे थे और अचानक से आप देखिए किस तरीके से रिवाइवल हुआ है, किस तरीके से वो ऑल आउट कर दी है और जो पेरियर पैंथर्स का डेन था उस डेन में घुसकर मार कर आए हैं प्रतीक दहिया और उनकी टीम ने।
Yeah, Mohit Kolar in the previous tackle and this time left cover comes in strong. Has the dash been effective? Yes, it has been. Yes, that's a strong dash. Look at left cover going in low, going in with a strong double arm dash and pushing off the raider from the lobby. That's well executed by Ashish Umed. Yeah, that is what Mohit, in fact, the Mohit Chiller combination and the Manjeet Chiller combination will keep doing every time, because when Mohit Chiller stands there in the right corner, Manjeet Chiller left cover, he used to go in with so much strong dashes. And now right cover, Rajneesh Narwal. Oh, inches off the midline. Rajneesh Narwal would have had his heart in the mouth. Look at that, it was so close. Nice camera angle as well to trick this out. Dangling hand taken care of. Oh my God, that wanted the whole Rhino group to fall on the biggest Panther.
बिल्कुल। और एक खास बात बताना चाहूंगा दर्शकों को कि पिछली बार आशीष उम्मेद ने पकड़ा था प्रतीक दहिया को और प्रतीक यहां पर देख लो, जी हाँ, मिडलाइन को टच कर दिया है, मिडलाइन को टच कर दिया। शायद यहां पर सुपर रेड की संभावना है। यहां पर देखिए काउंटिंग हो रही है, 3 तो निश्चित रूप से खिलाड़ी बाहर जा चुके हैं और पिछली बार जो आशीष उम्मेद ने पकड़ा था उन्हें उस चीज का बदला ले लिया गया है। 11 नंबर की जर्सी आशीष उम्मेद, 11 नंबर की जर्सी प्रतीक दहिया। और यही कॉम्बिनेशन मैं दिखाना चाह रहा था कि जो 12 नंबर के आशीष, देखिए जी हाँ, सुपर रेड यहां पर 3 पॉइंट्स मिलेगा, 3 पॉइंट्स मिलेगा और ये लगातार दूसरी बार वो सुपर रेड कर चुके। देखिए क्या लायन वाली जंप थी, निश्चित रूप से ये राइनो वाली जंप नहीं थी, लायन वाली जंप थी। और नवीन मैं बताना चाह रहा था कि पिछली बार जो रजनीश ने, आपने खूबसूरती से बयां किया कि रजनीश ने पकड़ा था आशीष नरवाल को, दोनों 12 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए थे।
The chain attack happened from the right corner and he exhibited 2 skills in that. Is Pratik Daya as Rinku gets another point as a running toe touch on the left in. Look at that, he went in very swiftly, could not get off the line, left in, could have gone back, but the surprise toe touch on Manu gets him out. And this Pratik Daya's super raid once again. The chain tackle came in from the right flank. He jumped over it and then he also did a half dubki under the shoulders of the defender, and then that's the second super raid of the match for him as Jagmal Singh looks at his biggest weapon that has been nullified, and Mohit Udasa will be happy about this tackle. It's Rinku who has inflicted that, going in low and strong. The raider, look at that, surprise ankle hold coming in from the right end, and it was a sign where the clap came in. Navneet, if you notice, the left corner actually clapped. So that was a sign of attack that has to come in from Rinku. Just before the clap, Rinku was not active. Immediately after the clap, It is that sort of an understanding which a defense should always have when Partik Bhaiya is raiding so well.
बिल्कुल, और ये जो इशारे होते हैं, इशारों इशारों में बात होना आपके टीममेट्स में बहुत ही जरूरी है। और ये जो छोटी छोटी बातें होती है नवीन, जब आप दर्शकों के साथ साझा करते हैं तो ये हम सभी का ज्ञान बढ़ता है।
Yeah, because they keep practicing that. Because even if there are not matches, the practice also, keeps that sound. Because what is the rule says is only one person has to speak, and that should be the captain, or any one defender should probably speak when the raider is in your court from the opposition. So that does not allow everybody to shout and disturb the raider. So when you clap and do such sounds and noises, that is the communication. And look at this double ankle hold. Wow! This is very, very well executed by Rohit Kumar on Rinku in front of the back line. It is a very dangerous tackle, but what was really advantageous there for Rohit Kumar was the double ankle hold. He did not allow Rinku the space to move his ankles and turn away. And that is why Kaziranga Rhinos are leading this. And I am looking at Periyar Panthers for answers.
जी हाँ, इसी बीच हमारे स्क्रीन पर मनु 8 नंबर की जर्सी पहने हुए काजीरंगा आए और यहाँ पर आसानी से एक टच पॉइंट लाए हैं मनु। और ये जो एक एक पॉइंट होगी ये काजीरंगा राइनोस को अपने पहले जीत की तरफ सुगंध दे रही होगी। लेकिन मैं ये बहुत ही जल्दी कह रहा हूं क्योंकि कबड्डी का ऐसा खेल है कि मिनटों में बदल जाता है।
Yeah, stretches the arms very well, and Naveen J on that right corner tried his best to keep low, but Manu had so much time. I would have wanted the left flank to go in and attack him, but just 4 on the mat, they were not confident, I believe. And now Ashish Narwal tries a diving and touch on Rajneesh. Narwal does not get it. Super tackle situation, and look at the way he comes in. Wow! And because of his entry into the opposition court, I call him a Dhakad Raider. Nothing will work against him. It was an easy point.
जी हाँ, और देखिए क्या समरसॉल्ट कहते हैं वो जो अपने हाथों के बल वो घूमते हैं वहां पर।
Kind of a palti that has been done. It is very easily done though. But just looking at the topmost screen on fan code, which is live here from Sanskar School Jaipur, Manjeet Chiller in the house. He's also been the champion of season 8 in the franchisee league. Ashish Narwal gets his man with a diving hand touch, bonus +1. Right, he's been reviving men, and who has he got this time? Naveen Sharma, the culprit, could not go back in time, and it was a very long stretched right hand of Ashish Narwal onto the thighs of Naveen Sharma. Now once again super tackle situation on. In the previous occasion Sagar had to go back on the bench. Now they have 2 proper defenders. It is Ashish Narwal in front, and the super tackle is inflicted. Manjeet Chiller loves it. He would have enjoyed it because he put in so many tackles to put top raiders down. Look at that. He actually got the momentum and turned away, but Ashish Narwal, being a raider himself, he knew what exactly Partik Bhaiya will do, and he stood there. He stood right there in front of him and caught him by the chest. Right. That is some tackle, yeah, Navneet?
बिल्कुल। और जिस तरीके से वो टर्न कर रहे थे, आप पेज वाली बात करते हैं, कई बार हमने उन्हें देखा है सफलतापूर्वक करते हुए, पर उस समय जो डिफेंस आया उससे स्तब्ध रह गए थे प्रतीक।
Yeah, see, if it was defenders only, he would have again turned the pages of the comic book. But because it was Ashish Narwal, he himself being a raider, he actually knew what Partik Bhaiya will use the tactic and technique as. Right, that's what actually worked in favor of the Periyar Panthers, and now they have actually nabbed him down. They have not tackled him or pinned him down. They have just caught him by the waist and put him down on the mat. Look at that, chain tackle under the chain. You wanted to go, Manu? No way, says the chain, and also Naveen Sharma coming in at the right time.
बिल्कुल, वहां पर एक्सपेक्टेड था कि वो डुबकी मारेंगे और चेन नीचे गई और कमर से उन्हें पकड़ लिया गया। इसी बीच रिंकू दो चेन के अगेंस्ट है, 4 खिलाड़ियों के अगेंस्ट है, और जो डिफरेंस था वो अब कम होते हुए मात्र 4 पॉइंट की डिफरेंस है यहां पर। और एक बार हमारे सामने साहिल जो कि मैंने थोड़ी देर पहले भी बोला था, साहिल का अर्थ होता है लीडर, और क्या वो लीडर है नवीन?
See, he just needs to understand his role is to just have a control on the game. When Karthik Bhaiya is not on the court, he should not go in strongly, try something really unwanted, and make sure that he stays on the court. And it's a do-or-die raid. That was very well done. So in all these calculations, yes, I should say Sahil Kumar should take up that leader's position when Karthik Bhaiya is not on court. But now, action about to unfold. Ashish Narwal only has 4 defenders to get a touch point. Who will blink the eye first? I'm happy that Rajneesh Narwal is not got the touch in there, is it? Is it? Manjeet Chiller is excited to watch and will be really anxious for the decision. Oh, Rajneesh Narwal, I expected. Oh, what was happening? What was happening? Why was Sahil even holding Rajneesh Narwal's back? I guess he was just saving him from going to the end line. And see what happens, Navneet. It's for the biggest Panthers' speed. Just because of the speed and the agility of Ashish Narwal, the whole defense, which was really calm until the last 8 seconds, was rattled immediately.
जी हाँ, कुछ चीजें जो होती है पल भर में बदल जाती है। और जो आपने कामनेस की बात की कि 22 सेकंड तक काम थी उनका डिफेंस, पर तितर बितर यानी कि बिल्कुल ब्रेक कर दिया, तोड़ दिया वहां पर। बस वो आशीष की स्पीड थी और कमाल का फुटवर्क था। देखिए यहां पर फिर से एक बार, और जो कहते हैं ना डू और डाई रेट जब होती है तो डू करके आएंगे, कुछ करके आएंगे, और वही किया था आशीष नरवाल ने।
See, he practices yoga. You know, most of them do not take it as a very important arsenal for a raider. Yeah, we'll come back to the yoga secret once again, as Sahil Kumar is now in a do-or-die raid. Checks the bonus. Ashish Narwal says it's okay, let him go for the bonus, not a problem. I will go in when the super tackle situation is on. And runs and gets his man on the right corner. Has Naveen Sharma gone away? Has he? Where are the referees? Oh, come on, right, okay. I guess it's just the bonus point. That's what it looked like. But now, super tackle situation, and yeah, let me come back to that yoga thing for Ashish Narwal. He practices yoga, so that makes him very flexible, agile, and very speedy. Look at that, look at his legs. He's so light-footed. He's so much light on those legs. Oh my God! This light has been struck by lightning. What a tackle! Marvelous today, Rohit Kumar. Take a bow. I would have given him a high five in this one tackle. It is the tackle of the match for me, and that's the reason this is Yuva L. Look at this. Look at this. He comes in right in front of him. Is Rohit Kumar. Block. Turns around. Turns over him. Midline not touched. And then Sahil says, okay, let me also come for the support. And Mohit Kolar comes in. This replay will be there for a very long time, Navneet.
जी हाँ, और ये रिप्ले देखने का फिर से अगर दिखाया जाएगा, बार बार दिखाया जाएगा तो मजा आएगा। क्या स्ट्रॉन्ग, मतलब वो अकेले अपने दम पर पकड़ लिए। किसे पकड़ा? सबसे बड़े खिलाड़ी को। क्या कमाल का वहां पर टैकल था। गले, तकरीबन गले सोल्जर के आसपास से पकड़ा, और वो मतलब पीछे का दृश्य देख नहीं पा रहे थे, अपने हाथ को एक्सटेंड कर रहे थे, सोच रहे थे कि मिड लाइन को टच कर देंगे। इसी बीच यहां पर देखिए रिंकू, और रिंकू को भी यहां पर अच्छा खेल दिखाना होगा। 5 का डिफेंस है, बोनस लाइन नहीं खुला हुआ है, और यहां पर एम्प्टी रेड के साथ गए हैं रिंकू।
Yeah, Periyar Bhaiya will go back and play on the do-or-die raid. How many times have you seen him do that? Oh, Periyar Bhaiya is thinking today, and he wants to win this match at any cost. He is playing kabaddi between his ears. That is nice to know. Dakar Bhaiya is also thinking a little smarter today. And Naveen Sharma goes back with an empty raid, and a very quick raid will happen from Sahil Kumar as well. He should stay and take some time. But he has to go back, because this might be the last raid for Kaziranga Rhinos in the first half, and then one raid left for the Periyar Panthers in the first half. Yes, there will be one raid. There will be time for that raid, and that's the reason why Mohit Huda has got his substitute ready on the sideline. But just talking about the yoga practice, that's the reason what Ashish Narwal did. He was so flexible over Rohit Kumar, turning, tumbling, and making sure he almost touched the midline and crossed it. But at the end, had to go back. Now do order raid for Nitin Jaglan, who's come in for the Periyar Panthers.
बिल्कुल, और निश्चित रूप से आखिरी रेड होगा. यहां पर काजीरंगा के डिफेंस को वेट करना पड़ेगा. और
I guess Nitin Jaglan is arguing something here, and Sumanji says, चलो मैंने देख लिया क्या हुआ था, अब मैं बताऊंगी ठीक तरह से. मेरे कोलीग से भी एक बार बात करके कंफर्मेशन ले लूंगी. So I think this is 1 point each. Navneet, see what happened. He went in, got his hand, and there you go. I guess, yeah, that's what Sumanji initially told. I guess it's each point. It's the end of the half. Just waiting for her signal. I doubt if Nitin Jaglan got his hand on the left corner. I really doubt it. They've gone for the review. This is nice to see, because in the survival round and in the booster round there were no reviews. But in the challenger round, the official review is available. So let's see what happened actually there. So Nitin Jaglan goes in, runs towards the left corner. Has he got his hand on Mohit Koler is a big question. If not, he's gone into the lobby, and along with him goes Rohit Kumar. So if the Mohit Koler hand touch is legal, then Kaziranga Rhinos will get a point. If he's not got a hand touch on Mohit Koler, then each 1 point. Oh, what a decisive moment now to end this first half. There we go. Yeah, read it out, 1 point. That is the decision going in favor of Kaziranga Rhinos. So there is no hand touch on Mohit Koler. Nitin Jaglan had to go back. Yeah, that's the half end also. Yeah, that's what Sumanji also confirms. That is such a good use of the technology available. It is 14 for the Panthers and 22 for the Kaziranga Rhinos. Still 20 minutes of enthralling game left here, Navneet, as we will soak in some highlights of the first half.
जी हाँ, और ये हमारे सामने हाइलाइट्स. सारे खिलाड़ी बिल्कुल यहाँ पर टॉस हुआ शुरू में, और प्रतीक दहिया ने शुरुआत की थी रेड आज. और यहाँ पर सुमन जी अपने स्ट्रॉन्ग डिसीजंस लेते हुए शुरू में पकड़ा गए थे यहाँ पर. और देखिए, लगातार शुरू में 4-0 की लीड हो गई थी, और ये कमाल का दृश्य. प्रतीक दहिया उसके बाद कहा जा रहा था हमारे तरफ से कि वो पॉइंट नहीं ला रहे हैं. उसके बाद वो लगातार 2 सुपर रेड करते हैं, और धीरे धीरे इस मैच में किस तरीके से यहां पर भी स्ट्रॉन्ग आशीष नरवाल को पकड़ा गया, उन्हें रोक करके रखा गया, और ये दूसरा सुपर रेड था प्रतीक दहिया की तरफ से.
बिल्कुल. And he was unstoppable after that. And this was a tackle for me where Ashish Narwal fought like a raider to stop him. But the tackle of the match is this one, Rohit Kumar. If Ashish Narwal can practice yoga, Rohit Kumar says, I have 3 men to support and nullify you with a super tackle. Oh, that was mind-boggling. That was unreal. That was totally unreal tackle on the biggest Panther ever. So 22 for the Rhinos, and the Panthers are trying to do some catching up. 7 points each for the raid and the tackle for them. But then the tackle a little better, but raiding even better by the Kaziranga Rhinos. We'll just put a short little break, and on this high intensity match on Saturday night, we'll just take a short little breather and come back when the second half begins. Thank you so much, everybody, and welcome back on Fan Code. I am Navin Shori along with Navneet in the commentary for you on this high intensity match, which is termed to be the Yuva El Clasico, because this is two big sides clashing against each other. In the second half, Sumanji gives the go ahead for the Periyar Panthers as Anish to go in towards the Kaziranga Rhinos. And mind you, Navneet, what has happened really nice for the Kaziranga Rhinos is Mohit Kolar has got 4 tackle points for his name. And in fact, Rohit Kumar has got that 4 tackle points, correction, and make it another one.
बिल्कुल, और रोहित कुमार ने वो जो जबरदस्त मैच में पकड़ा था आशीष नरवाल को, जिस टैकल की आप बात कर रहे थे, जिसे आप बोल रहे थे कि ये टैकल ऑफ द मैच, और शायद आप टैकल ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट भी कहे तो शायद वो वहां पर फीचर कर सकता है.
No doubt, no doubt. And now look at this. Mohit Huda just understands what Parthi Daya has done to his team. It was Naveen Sharma and Naveen J, two strong corners of Periyar Panthers available on the mat. And Parthi Daya just turns the pages first on Naveen Sharma, then turns against the angle for Naveen J to cross the midline. Now this has to be a fresh start. This has to be a big start for look at that. Look at that for an aggression. You call it Josh Jasper Junoon, whatever it is. It can be a fabulous dupki and a 2-point raid. But just before that, Navneet, if you can see what Parthi Daya did, he just went in to scare Ashish Narwal away. But that was a brilliant raid.
बिल्कुल, और आशीष नरवाल वहां पर क्या क्विक फीट थे और क्या गजब की डुबकी थी. आशीष नरवाल, आज उन्हें उम्मीद होगी पेरियर पैंथर्स को, क्योंकि पेरियर पैंथर्स इससे पहले वाली मैच हार चुकी है. यहां पर देखिए साहिल कुमार यहां पर ब्रीदर देते हुए, और देखना है क्या मिड लाइन को टच करेंगे या उन्हें डैश कर दिया गया है. नवीन,
I guess she is going in for the review as well, is it? Hey, Sumanji, she has the ability to do that. She's got the referral for the referees, no doubt. Let's see what's going to happen. The dash came in strong on Sahil Kumar, and I guess somewhere Anish is successful in doing that. Yeah, Anish is successful in doing that. So the raider has been gushed out. Yeah, we just saw the raider going and sitting on the bench. So one man again reduced in the Kaziranga Rhinos. I want to see what Parthi Daya will do to Ashish Narwal in this tackle, I'm saying.
जी हाँ, और नवीन मेरा एक यहाँ पर सवाल है, क्योंकि अक्सर आप यहाँ पर सुमन जी की बात करते हैं, रेफरी का काम कितना डिफिकल्ट होता है ये मैं आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ, और चाहता हूँ कि दर्शक भी इस बात को समझे.
See, there are 3 aspects to it which I will really put across as referees, because see, one, first of all, they are players, okay, and that's the first big aspect that they'll have to consider. 2, what they'll have to consider is they'll have to consider the players' emotions, because they themselves being players and now being the legal people to control the game, emotions run high, and especially a contact sport like kabaddi, the emotions are even higher. So that is number 2. And number 3, they'll have to make sure they decide only by the score line and not by the team. They'll have to decide only on the legal lines and not by the team. So that is something that they'll have to really take into consideration. And I am a big fan of referees who keep themselves very, very cool and calm. And someone like that is Sumanji, because I can give a lot of examples in the cricketing arena, but talking about kabaddi, I've seen her really matured and really cool-headed. As Sagar comes into a do-or-die raid, so being a referee requires a lot of yoga practice, but this tackle did not want any practice, as we see Mohit Huda Saab just put his head down and say, "Arey yaar, in logon ko main abhi kya batao." Hitesh Karyan with a diving ankle hold, double ankle hold, and Sagar did not even struggle.
जी हाँ, और डू और डाई रेड है यहाँ पर. नवीन देखिए हमारे सामने है मनु, और मनु टो टच का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, बोनस का भी प्रयास कर रहा है. देखना है क्या उन्हें 1 पॉइंट मिलता है या बोनस के साथ 2 पॉइंट मिलता है. 1 पॉइंट मिलेगा मनु को, और ये जो सपोर्टिंग रेडर्स का जो रोल होता है, सपोर्टिंग हीरोज का जो रोल होता है, वो भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है सारे खेल में.
Hey, very much, no doubt about it, especially in Kabaddi, because I'll just come back to that point, but the dash from Ashish Umaid was not strong enough this time. He did not get the angle to go in and dash. So in that case, what you'll have to do as a cover defender, because you're playing right in front of Mohit Chiller. Why am I remembering Mohit Chiller? Correction, Manjeet Chiller there, because all those combinations with Mohit Chiller and Manjeet Chiller always works out really well. So as a cover defender, Manjeet never used to go for the dash if he's not got the angle right. You know, when he's jump and in the right direction this time. Oh my God, Parthi Hooda. This is the Dhakad effect, and this is why I call him Dhakad Daya. How many times has he jumped over the chain? And look at that, top second defender in Yuva Kabaddi series, and he does not even care about him. Naveen Sharma made to look like a small defender there from a small school. That's what the raid looked like. Jumped over the chain and in the right direction. So we are just talking about the cover defense, so important. See, whenever if you have seen, I'm sure you've seen Manjeet Chiller play Navneet. What he used to do is, he never used to go for the dash from the top half of the body. And this is a brilliant hand touch by Ashish Narwal. Never gave a feel to the left corner, Mohit Kolar, that the hand will come in so fast. So Manjeet Chiller used to never go for the dash if he has not got the angle. You know, he comes from a strong Kushti family from Haryana, and he's a wrestler. Okay, he himself is a wrestler, so he knows what his strengths are coming to the upper body of him. And another running hand touch. And if you even look at Manjeet Chiller now, he's really well built. You know, that wrestler body is there in him. So he knows when to go for the dash and when to utilize his power. So that is what these Yuva Kabaddi heroes needs to learn. I know you have a lot of power in you. I know you have a lot of youth exuberance in you. But you'll have to know when to use it.
जी हाँ, और जैसा कि कहा जाता है कि जब हम लोग फिजिक्स की पढ़ाई करते हैं तो फिजिक्स में फोर्स किस तरीके से लगाना ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, एंगल्स किस तरीके से लगाना ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. इसी बीच एंगल लगाया गया और शायद प्रतीक दाहिया यहाँ पर डैश कर दिए गए. जिस बात की आप बात कर रहे थे, बिल्कुल यहाँ पर सुपर टैकल.
Oh, unbelievable. He went in like a pursuit. Ashish Narwal was not ready. Went in for the ankle hold. And then look at the dash. This time the dash working out for Naveen J and Partik Daya. Somewhere would have felt that अरे यार मेरी धाकड़ मुझे ही अभी खा गई. Because he went in with that force. And somewhere Naveen J got that momentum. And yes, Navneet, you were talking about physics. Physics applied with proper force. Yes, that is what the tackle looked like. As Mohit Hooda Saab is trying to tell his boys that we'll have to pull this back.
जी हाँ, और मैं इस बात को, आप ही की बात को मैं आगे लेकर के चल रहा हूँ कि जैसे जब दरवाजा होता है, आप दरवाजे के जो एकदम जो हैंडल होता है वहां से जब आप ओपन या क्लोज करते हो तो बहुत आसानी से होता है, लेकिन अगर आप एकदम एज पे चले जाएंगे और वहां से खोलने का प्रयास करेंगे तो आप नहीं खोल पाएंगे. यही बात होती है फोर्स की, जिसकी बात आप जिक्र कर रहे थे. एंगल्स बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं.
Very much. And if the cover defense can get a little bit of the physicality that we speak, then they'll make a huge difference. Look at this. Once again, Mohit Kolar. Come on, he has to now get it corrected. This is the second time that deep hand touch is happening. So Mohit Kolar expecting the toe touch to come, but somewhere Ashish Narwal does not use the toe touch always. See, remember this. He may be practicing yoga, he may be a tall raider, he may be light on his feet, but toe touch, he only uses it. It's a very rare weapon. Strength is running hand touch. His strength is the low stretched out hand touch. To be very careful is Mohit Kolar on that left corner. Again comes in, and this is nice to see. You know what? Even if Ashish Narwal is on the mat, Navneet, he's sending in another raider in the name of Sagar, because he is conserving energy. He's conserving energy, and has it been dashed out? Is the physics work now? No, the coaching staff of the Periyar Panthers wants reviews, but no, it is only under the referee's guidance and willing wish. Look at that. Force applied, really well done. Ultra slow motion clearly shows that Sagar touched the midline. Outside the lobby, is it? Right. This is what I love to see. This is what I love to see. Sumanji controlling the players and saying, okay, मैं हूं ना यहाँ देख लूंगी, आप छोड़िए. But it looked for me that Sagar touched or rather crossed the midline outside the lobby. But was he in the air is a big question. Let's have a look at that once again. Strong dash coming in. The charge was right. But again, was he in the air? Hitesh Kadyan did not get the angle right. Once again, there is no force in the proper direction. The force was, come on Sagar. Come on. It is just 1 point that we are debating. And okay, so right. So Rajneesh Narwal and Hitesh Kadyan, both of them. So once again, we are going in for the video referral from Sumanji. So we'll have to see 2 points. Our replay EVS will definitely show us 2 points. Everybody watching this live on fan code will have to understand that here in the challenger round we have the video replays if the referee wants it. If and only the referee wants it to reconfirm. Because this is a business end of the series and we do not want anything to be left for chance. So 2 things. One, if Rajneesh Narwal, there we go, read it out, dash is successful. Wow. If Rajneesh Narwal had the hand touch, no. Even if he did it, Hitesh Kadyan's force somewhere working. Because I think Sagar was little light built. Navneet, is that what was in his favor?
शायद. और जब आप लाइट बिल्ट होते हैं तो तेजी से जा सकते हैं. और इसी बीच प्रतीक दहिया एक बार फिर, और ये जो गुलाबी जर्सी है ये काफी शानदार है, और ये जो नगरी है वो भी गुलाबी है, और कह सकते हैं कि ये शाम भी थोड़ी सी गुलाबी है. और इसी बीच मुझे एक गाना याद आ गया जो कि एक फिल्म से है जिसमें कहते हैं कि शाम गुलाबी शहर गुलाबी गुलाबी है शहर. तो
Oh yeah. And this red, गुलाब नहीं, अभी लाल लाल हो रहे हैं क्योंकि पीले रंग की एक रेडर में 2 पॉइंट ले लिया. Ankle hold came in very strong. Rajneesh Narwal, I think it's a super 8. I think there is 3 points, but let's see. Oh my God. Right, Ashish Narwal is down on the mat. Ankle hold was strong. He tried to loosen the grip. He tried to kick away the defender, which he does always, and he is struggling. This does not look good. He is not able to put his leg down. He's a strong lad. Mohit Huda is concerned. Mohit Huda is really concerned, and I am concerned more than Mohit Huda sahab, because this is Ashish Narwal that we are talking, and it is Yuva Kabaddi series' top second raider. Our physio partners will definitely have a deep eye on him because that's a very big UAE of physio. Comes in with a 2-out raid. Single point. Naveen J cannot pin him down. Let's this is clear. This is clear. I would rather request our EVS operators to please show what happened to Ashish Narwal in the replay, if possible, because that's really important. Because I felt somewhere the ankle hold from Manu was really tight and he tried to turn. And somewhere Mohit Huda Saab is really concerned about it.
बिल्कुल इसी बीच एक और पॉइंट देखिए, यहां पर आसानी से 1 पॉइंट मिला है और 9 मिनट का खेल बचा है. यहां पर 10 पॉइंट से काजीरंगा राइनोस लीड कर रही है. प्रतीक दहिया रेड कर रहे हैं और इस चीज को वो स्लो करेंगे. यहां पर स्लो नहीं किया, डुबकी लगाया है और देखना है कि 1 पॉइंट मिला है या उससे ज्यादा 2 पॉइंट मिला है.
Naveen Sharma once again giving a lot of gap under the chain, and not while Pratik Daya is raiding. Come on, the chain has to be a little more closer. Oh, look at this! Look at! I am not able to believe my eyes. Ashish Narwal is back on the mat. All thanks there for our physio partners UEM. Definitely some magic spray, of course. He's a very strong lad. Diving ankle hold this time. And by whom? By whom? Partik Dhaya. He has taken the revenge back on Ashish Narwal, because remember in the first half, Ashish Narwal tackled him in a super tackle, and now Partik Dhaya himself standing there in the left corner takes the revenge. And somewhere that niggle in the knee is still hurting. I am sure it is hurting Ashish Narwal, but he just wants to come and save his team. I like the Josh Jasban Junoon, my friend, but I really want you to be safe. This series is still long. This series is still got at least more than 7 days to go. So we'll have to be fit. I understand the revenge attitude. I understand the jazba that you want to put in to make your team win. But more importantly than all that Josh Jazba and Junoon, your fitness is important.
बिल्कुल, फिटनेस और हेल्थ सबसे प्रायोरिटी पे आता है, सबसे ज्यादा। और आप जैसे बोल भी रहे थे कि जो आशीष नरवाल है वो योगा करते हैं, और योगा किस लिए करते हैं कि आपकी जो हेल्थ है वो अच्छी तरीके से बनी रहे। और खेल भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है अपने आप में। यहां पर देखिए आसानी से ऑल आउट कर दिया है पेरियर पैंथर्स को, और अब ये जो मैच है ये पेरियर पैंथर्स के गिरफ्त से दूर जा रहा है नवी।
Very much. Look at that. The strong stretched out hand, and then even Anish could not do any justice for the dash. And look at that. Ashish Narwal is going off. Ashish Narwal is definitely going off. The hand touch, yeah, this is all fine. We've seen this. That's not an issue for us. What we really want to see is what had happened to Ashish Narwal in that raid, that he limped back. And now when the all-in has happened to the Periyar Panthers after the all-out, Ashish Narwal is not on the bench. Not on the mat. He is on the bench. So Nitin Jaglan will be taking this position. So it's a mirror image score. 24 for Periyar Panthers, 42 or right opposite mirror image score for the Kaziranga Rhinos. And it is tough. It is tough as Rajneesh Narwal once again from the right cover goes in strong and low with the double tie hold.
और क्योंकि अब मैच थोड़ा सा पेरियर पैंथर से दूर होता हुआ, बिल्कुल। और देखिए इसी बीच यहाँ पर मनु आ गए हैं, और मैं आपसे एक सवाल करना चाह रहा था नवीन कि जब रेडर्स जो होते हैं, रेडर्स जब टैकल पॉइंट्स लाते हैं तो उन्हें किस प्रकार की खुशी मिलती है? क्योंकि जब वो रेडिंग करते हैं वो लगातार पॉइंट्स लाते हैं, वो उनका माना जाता है कि ये काम आपको करना है, लेकिन कैसा लगता है जब वो डिफेंस में पॉइंट्स लाते हैं?
सोचिए आप अगर एक मतलब पिज्जा ऑर्डर करते हो और उसके साथ आपको एक फ्री गार्लिक चीज डिप मिल गया, तो वैसे ही होता है वो जब रेडर एक टैकल पॉइंट लाता है। तो उसका पिज्जा तो है रेड पॉइंट, लेकिन जब वो टैकल करते हैं तो वो लगता है कि वो गार्लिक चीज डिप मिल गया उनको पिज्जा के साथ, वो भी फ्री। So that's what it looks like. And I'm already in the party mood for the Kaziranga Rhinos on a Saturday night with pizza and cheese dips.
जी हाँ, और आप जिस तरीके से जिक्र किए पिज्जा की, गार्लिक ब्रेड की, और मेरा जो ध्यान था वो थोड़ी देर के लिए मैच से मेरा जो इमेजिनेशन है वो उस जगह पर चले गया था। आप शायद समझ रहे हैं।
Yeah, absolutely. But it is under 5 minutes now for the Periyar Panthers. I guess they will be going down fighting. This is going to be another loss for them, and even more than a loss, what I'm really concerned of is they should not lose Ashish Narwal. There was a very strong ankle hold. I guess it was from Manu, if I'm not wrong, as we still waiting to watch that replay, what had exactly happened. So there was a strong ankle hold. Ashish Narwal tried to kick away the ankle hold as he always does it, but I guess somewhere he turned a lot. And I guess there is a small little niggle. I'm just using the word niggle because in Kabaddi, yeah, this is a good tackle. I understand this. That's fine. but in kabaddi, if something happens to the legs and the lower half of the body of any raider or defender, I am very concerned. I am very concerned about that. As Sahil comes into a do-or-die raid, dash is not successful. Easy points, 2 easy points there for Sahil, and he's always killing it along with Partik Daya. Long stretch hand into the left in, and then the dash unsuccessful. Again, no force there.
जी हाँ, और एक बात मैं बताना चाहूंगा दर्शकों को कि अगर इस मैच में काजीरंगा राइनोस 23 पॉइंट के अंतर से अगर जीत जाए, 23 पॉइंट के, तो वो तीसरे पायदान पे चल जाएगी। वहीं पेरियर पैंथर्स अगर यहाँ पे हारती है 12 या उससे ज्यादा पॉइंट के डिफरेंस से, तो वो छठे पोजीशन पे चल जाएगी, और तदोवा टाइगर्स 2 हार के बाद भी 5वें पोजीशन पे आ जाएगी।
अरे प्रभु, आपके मैथमेटिक्स को तो मेरा सलाम और प्रणाम। They already started talking about the points per match. Right, that is nice. That is nice calculation, Navneet. Because they will be really bogged down to be in the bottom half of the table as Periyar Panthers, because they're not used to it. They're really not used to it. Because in the booster round we saw they were on top of their game, doing it really well, and then somewhere lost a little bit of momentum as Murthal Magnets gained the top position and started to win matches against sides with big margins. And this is a consecutive second loss. Yeah, this is what Ashish Narwal tried to do in that small window screen. There you go. The ankle hold was fine. That did not cause the injury. He went in near the midline and turned too much on his right side. In the week of an appeal, he was turning his body, and the ankle hold shouldn't have caused that little injury, because he was fine until he went to the midline. He touched the midline, he crossed the midline, and then on the turn there was a little bit of a niggle. So somewhere, let me assess this. I feel it is not a big injury. I should feel this. It's not a big injury. It's just a small twist that has happened. And Anish now in a do-or-die raid as a defender. He can't do much and surrenders to Rajneesh Narwal's strong double thigh hold from the right cover. Look at that. Anish did not even move. So Navneet, somewhere, as you are good in mathematics, I am kind of good in all these biological effects. So somewhere it's not a big injury is what I feel, but it is a cause of concern. It is a cause of concern for sure.
जी हाँ, और मैं एक बात, आपने बायोलॉजी की बात की, आप शायद फिजिक्स में भी अच्छे हैं, क्योंकि किस तरीके से टैकल हुआ, किस तरीके से फोर्स लगा और किस तरीके से कांटेक्ट हुआ, इस चीज उसको आप समझते हैं। आपने इस खेल को खेला है तो आप इस चीज को भली भांति समझते हैं कि किस एंगल से कितने जोर से मारा जाएगा तो किस प्रकार की चोट लगेगी। यहां पर पकड़े गए हैं, और जिस बात की मैं बात कर रहा था कि अगर 23 पॉइंट से की ज्यादा की डिफरेंस रहेगी, और यहां पर निश्चित रूप से पॉइंट का डिफरेंस बहुत बढ़ गया है, और चंद आखिरी 1 मिनट में क्या होता है इस पर डिपेंड करेगा कि काजीरंगा राइनोस क्या तीसरे पायदान पर जा पाती है कि नहीं, क्योंकि 27 पॉइंट का डिफरेंस हो चुका है। नवीन,
I'll tell you one more thing, Navneet. See, my memory is not that very nice, but I remember this mirror image score. Okay, I remember telling it was 24 for Periyar Panthers and 42 for Kaziranga Rhinos. Now see, it is 25. Yeah, it is 25 for Periyar Panthers and 52 for Kaziranga Rhinos. Again a mirror image score, but in the 10 points, Periyar Panthers have just scored 1 point. Just 1 point.
बिल्कुल, और वो हिम्मत हार चुके हैं, वो गिव अप कर चुके हैं, और उनके जो मेन, यहां पर देखिए, यहां पर आसानी से एक बार और डुबकी लगाया और उस डुबकी में खुद ही डूब गए।
Yeah, this should not happen. This should not happen for a side, any side, not just for Periyar Panthers, any side. But very strong performances from Hitesh Kadyan in the chain. Yes, I agree that, but somewhere, see, that's what I try to say. Kabaddi is not a sport where you will show the back and run away. It's like it's a pride moment. It is prestigious game. You know, in any game you will want somebody to go down fighting, and that is where the respect will be earned. And this is fine as Manu clicks the clock down and goes back into his half at the last second of the 30th raid, and that's the end of the match. Periyar Panthers would have just felt, "Arey chalo khatam to hua ye." That is what would have been the mindset now. But here you see Jagbal Singh Ji, all happy, all smiles. Wow! Take that smile and put it up on a Dant Manjan ad. Right, all smiles, the big smile there on Jagbal Ji's face. I love that, because yes, Kaziranga Rhinos have given the coach Saab biggest smile ever. I haven't seen Jagbal Singh smile so much. I've always seen him with the black goggles. He comes in to the Kabaddi arena, but today he's made sure the smile makes all the talking. It's a big win for Kaziranga Rhinos as we soak in some highlights of the second half, and it is all the men in pink.
Men in pink in the pink city, and now it seems that they are in the pink of their health. और ऐसे ही खेल आप देखना चाहेंगे.
Yeah, very much. And Kartik Daya here was somewhere taken off from his own speed. But yeah, this is the tackle. See, this is all fine. Oh, the turn. Actually, the turn has got Ashish Narwal there. It is okay if he wouldn't have turned, because Anu put in that ankle hold. He kicked him. He was still holding his ankle. He crossed the midline, but then when he turned to appeal to the referees, there is where he could not keep his right foot down. That's a cause of concern. Let's see. We'll keep a close watch on Ashish Narwal, and everybody watching here on fan court. We do not be worried too much. What I feel is it's a small twist. It is a small twist because he came back to raid. Remember, he came back to raid after that small injury. But I am sure if he takes good care and rest and proper medication, I am sure he will be back. But this confirmation, 26 raid points, and Periyar Panthers has just scored 25 overall. And as you said, Navneet, it is all fact. Periyar Panthers pushed to the bottom of the table, below Taraba Tigers.
जी हाँ, लेकिन वो काजीरंगा राइनोस जिसकी मैं बात कर रहा था.
Sorry, Navneet, tell me something. How did you come up with this calculation? Because it is 2 played and 2 lost. So there is points per match is 0-0. So how did you say they will go below Taraba Tigers?
बिकॉज जो स्कोर डिफरेंस था उसकी बात मैं कर रहा था, क्योंकि माइनस 41 थे और क्योंकि माइनस 29 थी, और फिलहाल जो स्कोर डिफरेंस है और उससे भी नीचे चले जाएगा. बिल्कुल, लेकिन एक कैलकुलेशन वहां गलत हो गई है, क्योंकि पॉइंट्स पर मैच देखा जा रहा है 3.5, लेकिन मैं वहां पर स्कोर डिफरेंस जो मैं डिफरेंशिएटर था वो मैं ध्यान नहीं दे पाया. वरना अगर स्कोर डिफरेंस देखा जाए तो काजीरंगा राइनोस बेटर पोजीशन है अरावली एरोज से. लेकिन जो मैच वहां हारी है अरावली एरोज, उसमें 1 पॉइंट मिला था, इसीलिए वो 7 पॉइंट पे है.
Okay. Right. So Saturday has ended in a very big note, and Yuva El Clasico gave us the biggest party ever. The tomorrow's fixture is a spectacular Sunday lined up. Taraba Tigers versus Hampi Heroes at 4 p.m. and Periyar Panthers versus Aravali Arrows at 6 p.m. and Murthal Magnets, the unbeaten side, versus Kaziranga Rhinos today, who won this big encounter. But tomorrow 6 p.m. will be very crucial. We'll have to see if Ashish Narwal makes a return on the Periyar Panthers side to start tomorrow's match, because Aravali Arrows, mind you, have won 1 match and have lost 1 match in the challenger round. So it was, as always, fabulous and fantastic, Navneet, to share commentary box with you. So thank you so much, everybody here on FanCode on this Saturday night. I am Navneet Chowdhury signing off. See you tomorrow at 4 p.m. live from Sanskar School, Jaipur on FanCode.
Thank you, Naveen. Thank you, Darshak.